Anime has been booming all over the world for a while now, with many celebrities joining the otaku train.
Oh my god!
We can see a cultural shift towards new adults watching anime, as well as people who already watch anime coming out of their shells and admitting their admiration for the medium.
Yes, I do. Hentai too.
With the recent Olympics as well, we can see that after celebrities, now athletes are also openly expressing their love for anime, and among them, the NBA athletes are definitely on top. So hello and welcome to the channel. Today, we go over a list of NBA players that watch anime. Mind you that the following list is in no particular order. Let's begin. The Charlotte Horn star, Johnny O'Brien, is our pick for the #1 in this video. Johnny loves a lot of anime. His favorites include Yu Yu Hakusho and Erased. He loved anime to the point that he actually established a full-fledged studio for anime and manga production, and also made his own anime. Based on a person of color living his life, his anime is sure to be a unique experience for us all. Right now, he has a successful NBA career and an anime and manga business to boast about. Joel Embiid is one of the core members of the Philadelphia 76ers, but we are not talking about his achievements in basketball today. We will be taking a look at what he does before and after his matches. Joel has been seen watching something on his phone during his breaks and relaxation sessions. Apparently, it happens to be from the Dragon Ball series. So, Joel is definitely a fan of Goku and his friends, and rightfully so. Dragon Ball is one of the most well-known classics of the medium. He's also a fan of Rick and Morty, so we know that his passion is not limited to Dragon Ball alone. Next up, we have Steven Adams. Back in 2016, Steven announced that he actually watches anime. In fact, he is such a fan that he would sometimes miss watching the games of his friends because of his obsession with anime. Upon being asked about his favorite anime, he had the most cultured answer one could think of. He mentioned the names of two of the most brilliant shows of all time, One Piece and One Punch Man. So, it's really great news for anime fans to know about Steven Adams' obsession with the medium. Thomas is a huge anime fan. In fact, he is so into the community that he actually regards one of the classics as mediocre kindergarten stuff. Despite Dragon Ball being one of the most popular shows of all time, Thomas didn't have much to say about it. He has been reading manga since he was a child. He was also a fan of the Toonami channel on television, which aired different anime from time to time. On top of being an anime and manga fan, Thomas also loves to draw, which is definitely inspired by watching anime. Talking about experienced anime fans like Thomas, Isaac Bonga is definitely someone to look out for. Isaac is also really interested in anime and is so deep into the medium that he thinks Dragon Ball Z is overrated. You know, it's a different ballgame when people actually start disliking mainstream stuff and get into exploring obscure pieces of media. Bonga also tweeted once that he wanted to meet more weeb friends. This means that Isaac hasn't really found a buddy to discuss his favorite shows with and is desperately looking for a mate. Moving towards our top 5, we have one of the most popular stars of the NBA joining this list, Spencer Dinwiddie. His love for anime is immense. And unlike some other players on this list, Spencer, despite having watched many anime, doesn't hate Dragon Ball Z. In fact, it is his favorite anime. His favorite character is Vegeta. Apparently, his resilience in chasing after Goku and his persistence in achieving his goal inspires Spencer to be a better athlete than he already is. It is a beautiful story of adoration and inspiration. Anthony is one of the top players in the NBA, and his love for Japanese animation is no secret. On a podcast, he clearly revealed that he loved watching anime, specifically Dragon Ball Z. When asked about his favorite arc, he replied that he loved the Frieza saga. He believes that Goku vs. Frieza is a classic and can never be matched. However, he also believed that the Cell Saga battle was really fun, and he particularly enjoyed the Kamehameha moments from that fight. Fun fact, Anthony and Embiid actually got into a fight on the field once. So, we are sure that both of them would be imagining themselves as anime characters in their minds. Breaking the top 3 is the up-and-coming Celtic player, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen has watched a bunch of anime, and he is one of the biggest fans of anime among NBA athletes. When he was asked about his 5 favorite anime on TikTok, he confidently replied to the question with his list. Naming only 4 of them though, Jalen loved to talk about Demon Slayer, 7 Deadly Sins, Death Note, and one of the obscure ones, Neo Yokio. He also claimed to share his love for anime with his teammate Tako. Both of them watched Baki together and loved it. Zion Williamson, the man, the myth, the legend. He is the guy who actually brought the juicy inside news that around 80% of the NBA players watch anime, but are just too shy to admit it. Even if he was speaking for others, he had a lot to say himself as well. He's a big Naruto fan, evident from the fact that it is his favorite anime. He also loves Death Note, One Piece, One Punch Man, and Dragon Ball. So, Zion Williamson is definitely winning hearts on and off the field. That is it for this list. We'll be sure to come up with even more exciting lists in the future. Until then, farewell.